What have you done to win a lady's heart? A romantic candlelight dinner? Nice gifts? Good pickup lines? Well, no matter what you do, you can't beat the male Arabian and African camels. Arabian and African camels, aka dromedaries, have invented an ingenious technique that seems gross and creepy to us. But hey, nobody can deny the results. It gets them the ladies. But what's this magical technique that male camels have discovered that you and I haven't? And will it help you get that cute girl's phone number the next time you're at a bar? But first, let's learn what these camels actually do to attract sexual mates. Are you ready? They blow up a balloon. Male Arabian and African camels have a unique ability. They have a special organ right near their throat, known as the dola. It's a sac-like structure that serves just one purpose. The camels can fill this sac up with air and blow it up like a balloon. When such a thing happens, the balloon-like dola protrudes from the sides of their mouth. While the pink and enlarged dola might seem weird just hanging out like that to you and me, the female camels seem to dig it. I mean, I am no one to judge, but shouldn't you at least talk to the guy first? Or maybe the dola is a sign of just how well endowed a particular male camel really is. Damn girl, did you check out Jacob's dola? Oh my god, it is so dreamy. Maybe you should get some of that action then, Life's too dull without a dola. Okay, I'll stop. So you see, the dola is extremely important for the male camels to let the ladies know they are ready for a tumble between the sheets. But that isn't all that the males do. They go all out to make the ladies feel special, with some more disgusting displays of affection that also seem to work on the camel ladies. Apart from the dola action, the males seem to have a gurgling sound that makes them foam at the mouth. Now, if you're planning to use this tactic the next time you're with your girl, let me tell you, it won't end well. Anywho, foaming and gurgling isn't the only thing that sets the mood for the camels though. The males also have pulling glands on their necks at the back of their ears. Even though it isn't certain, experts believe that the pulling glands excrete a liquid that helps camels attract mates. Oh, did I mention that the liquid in question is watery and yellowish? If that wasn't enough, this liquid here also has a distinct odor that may attract the camel ladies, but will surely drive you and me away. So, a male camel that's ready to get some action starts secreting this neck goo. It then rubs this goo on different surfaces across the region, hoping that a female will stumble on it and be mesmerized by the heavenly bad smell. It seems that when it comes to relationships and tasting guys, female camels are totally poles apart from humans. But wait, the bizarre journey of camel relationship isn't over yet. As if neck goo wasn't enough, the male camels also pee on themselves to be more attractive. Oh! What's that smell?
I peed myself. Sorry for the smell.
No, I love it! In reality, these male camels pee on their tails. The pheromones in their urine are believed to be the thing that attracts the ladies in the neighborhood. I'm telling you, if you ever visit Africa, the Middle East, or Australia, and you come across a camel with a dola hanging from its mouth and a wet tail, get the hell out of there before things get gross. Seriously, I mean, can you ever imagine such a use of a balloon? Every time I'm gonna look at one, I may even throw up. But what's surprising is that all these gross things make the male camels quite popular with the females. In fact, a dominant male will have a harem of females following it around, and a harem may contain between 10 and 20 camel ladies. That's a weird mating going on here. But if you think you've seen all the weird stuff, you're wrong, because there's no shortage of weird mating rituals in the world of the wild. Let's see a sweet mating ritual for a change after all these balloons, foams, smelly liquid, and urine. The bird of paradise is a unique bird species where the males impress the ladies with display of art. Yes, you heard that right. And almost all of them engage in this weirdly sweet mating ritual. If you ask me, I particularly like the six-plumed bird of paradise and superb bird of paradise. And it's not just any dance. They move, they groove, and they win the lady's heart. But it doesn't end here. After perfecting the moves, the male birds must use some of their feathers to form a kind of skirt or a peacock train around the neck. Then the dance can commence. and the ladies can watch this performance from up on treetops. Now that's really adorable and romantic. These birds live in the tropical forests and make loud noises when they are excited during the courtship displays. Well, when you are on the verge of mating with your dream girl, a little excitement is normal. But not every mating ritual is normal. Let's switch from a perfectly cute mating ritual to a horrific one. And this one involves a particular species of mantis, praying mantis. The praying mantis males have a high chance of dying in the most brutal manner possible right after they make love with the ladies. And the death isn't natural, it's murder. The same female mantis the males mate with can sometimes bite their head off after mating. To all women watching the video, please do not try this at home. Well, now the camels don't look so bad, do they? I mean, balloons, foam, and urine are far better than death, right? And moreover, you can't just blame the camels for using urine to woo the ladies. Giraffes also use their urine to let the opposite sex know that they are ready to get down and dirty. And somehow, it's even more disgusting in the giraffe's case. The male giraffe needs to find out when a female is in heat. But there's no way to do that besides one very specific method. The male has to drink the female's pee. If I was a male giraffe, I would rather be a virgin my entire life. Now, if you think about specific body parts, such as the Camel's Dola that's used to attract mates, there's some animals like that too. For instance, both the male and female Cosmophysis umbratica spiders can reflect ultraviolet light using certain body parts. Shining these lights across to the opposite sex indicates you are ready to make babies. It seems these spiders turn on the light when they want to fool around. But even these spiders fall short in front of mice. Male mice use the magic of their voice to attract females. These songs are ultrasonic, meaning we can't even hear it. But even though the songs themselves are too high-pitched for the human ear, scientists could see the vibrations in the male mice's larynx. But just because a mouse can sing doesn't mean that he'd be able to impress the females. You see, the lady mice are very particular about what kind of voices they like. In some aspects, they are more critical than the judges on American Idol. A male mouse's chances of mating significantly improve if he sounds completely different from the female's relatives. So you see, impressing the opposite sex is something that all animals have to do at some point in their lives. Hey, if these dudes can, you can too. But don't start peeing on yourself like the camels, for God's sake. Speaking about the camels, did you know that the competition for mating rights is fierce? A camel that commands a harem of females has to always be on the guard. Another male may come in and challenge them at any point. Then, the resulting fight is about honor. What do you do if someone tries to whisk away your girl? You obviously fight for her. The male camels engage in a struggle that starts off with low grunting noises and threatening head movements. If that doesn't scare the opponent off, then there's no way to avoid a full-on fight. These camels are quite capable of delivering painful bites to the opponent's legs. If these leg bites do not discourage them either, the animal will then bite at the head. The horrific fights can sometimes injure the dola of one of the camels. Well, if you are in a fight and there's a soft, squishy appendage hanging out, it's natural that your opponent would want to take advantage and target that part. Dola injuries can result from not just fights, but also due to ulcers and food getting stuck on it. Regardless of the cause of injury, bleeding, inflammation, and infections of the same is pretty common. Sometimes, the damage can be such to an extent that a vet has to get involved, and removing the appendage is the only way out. Does that mean that the affected male camel will die all alone? Will it never find love? No, nothing so dramatic. The absence of a dola does not seem to affect their libido even a bit, but I'd expect impressing the ladies must become a lot harder for these guys. Well, if all else fails, they can still rely on their neck secretions and then urinate on themselves. Apart from injuries, some camel owners decide to get their camel's dola removed through surgery under normal situations too. It is believed that the dola obstructs the air passageways, which affects a camel's speed, especially during races. In an experiment, it was seen that camels with their dolas removed finished a 5-mile race quicker in the absence of the appendage. That's all well and good, but no female camel will ever look at these males in the same way ever again.
I know we're about to get married soon, but I don't have a dola.
No! I am ruined! Okay, I agree. That may have been too dramatic, but you get my point. Fortunately, most male camels will never know the pain of losing their dolas. And thanks to this, they'll even be immensely successful with the ladies. But for God's sakes, whatever you do, don't ever take pointers from them as to how you can impress women. What other weird mating ritual have you heard of in the animal kingdom? Do you think there's an animal that's grosser than these camels when they pursue a sexual partner? Let me know in the comments below. As always, if you enjoyed what you watched, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. New viewers should hit the bell icon and turn on all notifications after subscribing to the channel. This will make sure that you are always up to date about any content I post. That's all for today. We'll see you soon in the next one.